never turns out right.
Hi everyone, my name is Naomi Ash and I am one of the presidents of AVPA Film. I'm so excited that you decided to join us tonight for our first ever virtual Sony screening. And I know you're all very excited to see the films we've been working hard on all year. But before the show starts, there's a couple people we want to thank who made this night possible. So to our CCUSD family, thank you. To our superintendent, Leslie Lockhart, to our principal, Dr. Cooper, to our assistant principals, and to our school board, Dr. Kent, Dr. Levin, Miss McBride, Miss Alare, and Dr. McMahetian. Thank you. I'd also like to thank Dr. Michelle, Heather Moses, and Dr. Tony Spano for all their guidance and support over the course of this year. I'd also like to thank Lonnie Monos and Kat Rotuno from Sony for their dedication to young filmmakers and the arts. One last thing before we start the show. After the films are screened, there will be a live Q&A with the filmmakers, so feel free to type your questions into the chat box. There will also be an Audience Choice Award. The link to vote will be shown after the films are finished, so make sure to vote for your favorite film. The award will be presented during the Q&A. So without further ado, let's start the show.
Liam, dude. Dude. You can't roll a 16.
You owe me rent.
I don't know you, Jack. You landed on your own house.
You're a thimble. Pay up.
You're an ass. I'm doing something else.
Ooh, hot stuff. Ness is gonna really dig your b-ball skills. Well, it's not like you talked about her enough already. God.
She signed my yearbook. She drew me happy face.
Oh, a happy face. She must really like you. Want to get food?
And I swear I saw her staring right at me in 6th period. People don't just stare at other people, Liam. She digs me, I know it. And last Thursday,
Cool. You remember that time in 4th grade when we robbed your lemonade stand?
Oh my god. I hope she doesn't remember that.
Yeah, but wasn't it fun?
I mean, I guess. What are you getting at?
Oh, you know that comic book store on 23rd?
Yeah, my dad buys Catwoman figurines there.
Haven't you ever noticed how there aren't any security cameras there?
No? What's your point? Okay, but what do we say?
This is a robbery?
Okay, but...
Shut up.
You know the deal! Sorry!
Hello, delivery. Okay, so I have 2 each of a pork fried rice, barbecue fried rice, beef fried rice, chicken fried rice, noodle dish with pork dish with noodle, 1 crispy chicken, 1 old-fashioned chicken, 1 General Tso's chicken, 1 popcorn shrimp, 1 steamed fish basket, 2 seafood baskets, 1 boneless tea smoked duck, pork tripe with fire pot, pork tripe with preserved cabbage, subgum wonton grand style, 2 Dragon Phoenix combos, and egg roll.
Thanks. Thank you.
Of course.
Bye.
Have a nice night.
Go to hell.
Hey man, guess what I got?
I hate to say this, but...
You want to do something else?
yeah.
You know Beacon Coffee? Look, just trust me, it'll be an easy hit.
is this so important to you?
It's money, Cameron. Free money. We can do whatever we want together.
Free? How is any of this free? You're telling me you had no problem robbing her? Of all people?
Why do you care about her so much? Really, I don't get it. From day one, she's taken up all your time and gotten in the way of what we want to do together. I haven't felt this alive since we were kids.
Since we were kids?
Yeah, man. Back when we owned the block. You know, we were Bonnie and Clyde. We were brothers.
Don't give me that shit, man. We did a bad thing. You want us to be petty thieves? What do you want?
It was an easy hit. Who cares if someone gets in the way? Why do you think we wore masks?
Have a great day, babe. Bye.
How do you feel?
Good.
Good.
Hey, do anything over the summer?
O life, short life, what dost thou hold? What is the purpose and meaning of this realm? What acts am I destined to perform? Merely playing? Is that not a waste? A waste of thou, O life? What? How can this be? How is it that I've crossed paths with a being of the divine realm? I've been delivered a small purpose, it seems. This what is good, God? It must be. I must abide by the code, presented to and binding on every golfer, and do what I am able to aid this soul.
I am awake. Not in my own bed, but in strange, foreign environs. Why do I feel a piece of me has left?
Don't strain yourself. You need rest, and your odd extremities appear to be in bad condition.
I realize that. And who might you be?
Oh, forgive my poor manners. I am Paul George, the fourth best golfer in this land. You know, if we hadn't crossed paths, you would have been all alone in the middle of the Golfton Greenlands, on the 9th hole to be exacting.
What do you mean? Is that what I've been exiled to? The 9th hole? How many more of these holes are there?
This...
Have I been damned to the furthest reaches of your world? Or is there further room to fall?
On this course, there's 2 more holes after the 9th. But this, at least your exact location, is not the punishment you've envisioned. A golf course is a place for entertainment and leisure.
What do you mean? Is that where I've been exiled to? The 9th hole? How many more of these holes are there? Have I been damned to the furthest reaches of your world, or is there further room to fall?
On this course, there are 2 more holes after the 9th. But your exact location, at least, is not the punishment that you've envisioned. A golf course is a place for entertainment and leisure.
Leisure and entertainment? This surely then is not hell itself. What is the purpose and meaning of this realm?
Golf.
Golf?
Golf.
What is golf?
The trick is to get the correct angle in your knees. You need to provide the optimal height in your swing depending on the club.
Paul, I'm not sensing any improvement in my swinging. I do it just as you do and it doesn't work.
Now swing.
I think I've grown quite good at this game. Thank you, Paul. I was very worried when I was left abandoned by life above. You showed me purpose.
No. Thank you. I was lost until I found something to fill the void in my life. I feel that by transferring my legacy onto you, I have left a lasting mark upon this world. I'm old, and I'm not the same golfer I was 15 years ago. I expect you to carry me on in the world of golf. Through you, I live vicariously.
Paul? What happened to him?
He's gone into cardiac arrest, man. Can you please get out of the way? We need to get him into the room.
Oh, life. Short life. Oh, you've dealt me such a hand. Thank you for allowing me to grow from disparity. I know that one day I must die as my mentor has. But today, I golf.
Yeah?
What are you looking at?
Profit, Quinn. Profit.
So, you just happened to find 6 metric tons of Girl Scout cookies in an alleyway.
Yep.
And that means profit how?
Gotta think big picture here, Quinn. These cookies are a godsend. God sent them to me so I can make major revenue.
And you don't think some store owner just threw them out because they expired?
Stores don't sell Girl Scout cookies, dumbass. They're from God.
So God sent you Girl Scout cookies to sell?
For less than the Girl Scouts too. That way we can get their customers.
To sell Girl Scout cookies and effectively steal profit from little girls? God did that?
Couldn't have said it better myself, Quinn. So here's the plan. We start selling these Girl Scout cookies and start racking up profits. Before you know it, we'll be loaded.
Listen, as much as I love stealing money from little children, do you not see anything morally wrong with this plan?
Nope. Now you gonna help me or not? Come on, we're homies. Homies for life.
Fine.
Major cash flow. Imagine where you'd be without me. Definitely not this deep in dollar bills. God, and look at the gifts I'm giving you. This gift of wealth. All this in one day. Cooper, where'd everyone go?
So you two are the salesmen that I've heard so much about.
Why, yes we are. Would you like to buy some cookies, little girl?
No, I don't think you'll be making any more sales, Cooper. In fact, I think you're going to give up the cookie business altogether.
You think I'm scared of you? You're like 12.
If I catch you selling one more cookie, I will f***ing end you.
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect. I pray we don't cross paths again. For your sake. Toodaloo.
Well, I guess that does it.
I guess it does.
Clearly, you and I have a very different idea of what that doesn't means.
Look, if the Girl Scouts think we're cheating them of their customers, fine. I've got something they don't have.
A lack of morals?
A sense of intuition. I'm always one step ahead.
Cooper, they physically attacked us. Are you not at all scared?
They made my weak spot, my Achilles heel, if you will. But this time, I'll know where to block. Like I said, I'm always one step ahead.
Then what do you call that?
Run for it!
Find them. Do you know what they call a quarter pounder with cheese in France?
No.
Tell him, Vincent.
Royale with cheese.
Royale with cheese. Do you know what they call that?
Because of the metric system?
Look at the big brain on bread. You're a smart mother funster, that's right. Sorry, excuse me. Sorry. Sorry.
Coming through.
Sorry. How exactly is this gonna help our escape?
We just gotta lay low until the heat blows off. Plus, we're gonna catch the show anyways.
You're unbelievable.
remember we're on stage.
I did not know where those stairs went.
I can't do this anymore.
Whatever happened to the show must go on, Vanessa?
What a surprise to see you here, Quinn. I didn't know you were a thespian. So sad we have to say goodbye now, but, you know, c'est la vie.
That looks crazy. Hello?
It seems you've gotten away this time. So to make sure you come back, I've taken something of yours.
Cooper, please, you've got to help me.
Mom? Mom, where are you?
If you wish to see your mother again, meet me back at the school. Room 203, midnight. And bring the cookies.
We have to help her.
No, we don't. I've been following you around mindlessly my whole life, and what have I gained from it? Nothing.
You always help me because you're a good friend. You don't have to.
But sometimes it feels like I do. I mean, these Girl Scouts are crazy assassins or something. I'm done with your crazy scheme.
Fine. I work better alone anyways.
Fine, then I'm leaving.
I guess I'm doing this one alone. What did you do with her?
You really are an idiot, aren't you?
Cooper, save me.
I earned my impersonation badge years ago.
Why did you bring me here?
To end you.
It's too late for that. I already beat up all your little munchkins.
Never send brownies to do a cadet's work. What did you think would happen? That you'd win a war with the Girl Scouts? You complete moron! I'm gonna love watching every last bit of soul drain from your body.
Eat shit, you bitch!
You came back for me.
You're my homie. I wouldn't let you die.
I'm on a big great cloud.
Good afternoon, ma'am. I was wondering if you had time to talk about our Lord and Savior. Well, thank you for your time.
How you holding up, sweetie?
Hey, Mom. I'm on the way now. What's going on?
It wasn't enough. You know, we have to pay the mortician's fee, or Mr. Walker can't take him. And, you know, he didn't tell us any of this up front. You know, the minute I see that man tonight at community night tonight, I'm gonna give him a piece of my mind.
That's great, Mom. Hey, listen, I was wondering, in the meantime, where were you planning on, keeping Dad?
Oh, don't worry about that. I found a temporary solution.
Mom, oh my god!
Language!
Gosh, look. Listen, I'm on my way now. Just don't do anything stupid, okay?
Language, Frank. And by the way, don't worry about this. You should be getting ready for your date with Rebecca.
My date with who?
Oh, did I forget to mention? Remember that nice girl we met at Easter? I thought you guys could have dinner together. Adam, put the knife down!
Becca.
How you holding up, Frankie?
Who? What?
You can call me Richard.
Nice to meet you, Richard.
Oh, the pleasure is all mine. And let me say you are doing so well, considering you are a young man that was just cut down in the prime of his life.
Oh no.
Oh yes, there it is, and let me tell you, it was a bloody one.
You're gonna take me to hell. Please, I'm not ready.
I'm sorry, that's how it's going to have to be, Frank.
Please. I'll do anything. There has to be something you can do.
Well, there is that one thing we can do, but we really shouldn't do it.
What?
It would require me to take possession of your soul. Don't look at me like that. I mean, by your logic, I would just end up with it anyway, right? But if we do it this way, you wake up tomorrow on your sofa, surrounded by your loving family. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Doesn't that sound like a deal, Frank?
Deal.
Thank goodness!
How long was
A
it?
few hours. The ambulance got to you first, but Mom was able to convince him to just let us take you home.
Those awful doctors would only make him sicker. All he needed was some good old faith. How you feeling, honey? Would you like some Advil?
You look awful.
Aren't you supposed to be at soccer practice?
Okay, get some rest. I don't want you to let down Rebecca tonight.
That's unfortunate.
Ah! What are you doing in my house?
I'm just checking up on you. People usually don't take so well to the whole undead thing.
Please don't hurt me. I have a date tonight.
Oh, I'm not gonna hurt you, kid. Who's the lucky girl?
I'm not sure, actually. Someone my mom knows.
Do you even want to go?
Well, having a girlfriend would be nice, I think. Just feels like something I'm supposed to do, you know, and why not?
What do you want? Not your parents, not God, you.
Didn't I just say that?
Okay, kid. Here's what I want you to do. Go on this date if it's so important to you. Meet this girl. If you like her, great. If not, you're gonna get the hell out of this place and never come back. There's some business in New Mexico I could really use you to take care of.
Do I have a choice?
I don't know, do you? What?
You're right. Okay? You're right. But I couldn't do it. I'm sorry. I just couldn't bring myself to leave when everything's such a mess.
Why aren't you doing anything about it?
Because it just feels like whatever choice I make, it isn't gonna matter.
Look, Frankie, here's the thing. You're right. You don't matter. Not what you say, not what you do, not what you believe, nothing. But nobody else does either. You people, you're these bags of meat with feelings in them, and then you die. But if nothing in life matters, why the hell wouldn't you just do what you think feels right? And what makes you happy?
Good evening, sir. Would you be so kind as to lend me your shovel it. Now.
Would you like another slice of pie, Mr. Walker?
What the hell?
I didn't mean to.
I can put in a good word for you above, okay? You're on my team now.
You know, I think I'm okay, actually. Like, whatever happens, happens.
Frank, honey, is that you?
I don't think we'll have to worry about the mortician anymore. You know, that wasn't as hard as I thought it would be.
I like you, kid. Keep it up. Now, go out there and live your own goddamn life, okay?
Bravo, Freddy. Bravo. You finally managed to screw me over.
Please, Brando, I didn't mean to. You gotta understand, man. If you eliminate me, my entire family will disown me. Every single one of them has gone through high school.
Freddy, are you familiar with comedy improv?
Yeah, I'm in improv class.
Do you know what the #1 rule of comedy improv is?
Never say no.
So you do know. So why didn't you go through with my orders?
No, Brando, please.
You know, maybe we can strike a deal. How's that sound? Hi, Mom. No, Mom. I'm not going to be home for dinner. No, I'm at a friend's house. Ah, shoot. All right. Sorry, Mom. I'm going to have to call you back. What did you do? Oh!
My name's Brody, but they call me Big Time Brody. And at my school, we got a tradition going on. You know, one of those old gangster movies with the shootouts and drug deals. Yeah, well, that's what we do here, with a few changes. Gotta use Nerf guns instead of real guns. The finest pencil brands instead of drugs.
Is this Crayola?
We got two sides here, the crammers and the Mad Hatters. They call us crammers because we're too busy playing to study.
Wait, dude. Did you study for the AP Bio test tomorrow?
Does it test?
I think so.
We just had one.
There's another one.
What's it on?
I don't know, man.
Wait, I'm not even in AP Bio.
And we call them Mad Hatters because they're crazy enough not to follow the school dress code.
No hats on campus, please.
All of us gotta be real careful that we don't get caught by our parents. Or as we call them, the Popo.
Hey, what you got there? You're going away for a long time.
None of us can afford to get locked up. I'm a crammer along with my crew. I like to keep it small. There's Johnny, aka Yanni, because he yunts a lot. And there's crackhead Cammy. She's crazy. Starts a fight with anybody. It's a tough life. You get hit once, you're eliminated for all of high school. And that's me, Big Time Brody. About to have a talk with Brando, the leader of the Crammers, who just eliminated a good friend of mine. That son of a bitch.
What's this?
My phone?
Phones are getting pretty big nowadays, aren't they? You can go in.
Hello there, Brody. Have a seat.
Hey, Brando.
So, what brings you here today?
Just wanted to talk about a few things.
Yeah?
You eliminate anyone recently?
Not that I can recall. Oh, I eliminated some kid a few weeks ago. He tried to mug me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talked to Freddie lately?
Yeah. In fact, wait, what's that behind you? Huh? This damn thing keeps jamming.
Brody, my boy, I heard you had a little scuffle with Brando. Now, I'm not gonna lie and say I think I know who you are, but I think I know some people who do. Some people who would like to have you eliminated within minutes. Or, you can do a few favors for me. Charlie Vaughn. He was a good friend of mine until he raided my stash house and eliminated my boys. Go to the roof of the school. There you'll find a fully loaded sniper rifle. At exactly 1:11 p.m. every day, Charlie exits math class and goes to the bathroom to deal Ticonderoga. You're gonna beat him there, eliminate him, and take it to me. Deliver it to room 44. Goodbye.
Hey, kid, what are you doing?
Going to the bathroom?
Got a hall pass? Yeah, sorry, kid. Afraid this is going to be detention. What's your name?
Brody Siegel. Yanni, I need you to make a delivery for me.
You're late.
Yeah, sorry, I had some things to do. Here you go.
That'll do. Thanks, Brody.
Brody?
I knew what I had to do now. I had to eliminate Andy.
I think it went well today. I mean, it could have gone better, but you know,
Yeah, it
you have to
definitely
look at the
went
bright
well.
side of life.
I mean,
right?
there's definitely been like there were issues, but I think it was pretty good overall.
No, it was. So, you must be Brody. You are. Oh, dude, I'm already out. Stop.
I'm gonna attack the outhouse. They eliminated...
All right, let's go.
Don't you want to know why?
Do I have to?
I guess not. 5:15 tomorrow? Pizza delivery.
We didn't order any pizza.
Barry, can you take your shoes out, please? My mom doesn't want shoes on the carpet. Alright, thanks.
too.
What is all that noise out there? Keep it down.
Well, that was easier than I thought.
No!
Cammy, I'm so sorry.
Honestly, I was kind of done with the game.
No. I shouldn't have brought you into this.
No, I wanted to go home, actually. I've got a huge project due on Friday.
I'm so sorry.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry.
Stop.
That was when I realized I had to leave this life behind me. Freddie, Yanni, Cammy, they were all eliminated because of me. But I also knew there were a lot of people out there for me now. And instead of taking the easy way out, I figured I had to take on whatever was going to come to me.
Hi everyone, I'm Alex Dashwood. I'm one of the presidents of AVPA Film. I hope you enjoyed our films. We worked really hard on them, and we're happy that more people can get to see them this year through the online stream. Now we're going to do the Q&A in a minute, but first there's something we need to take care of. So normally we'd show our appreciation for our mentor and leader and all-around great human being, Miss Holly Gable. We'd show our appreciation to her by getting her flowers and presenting them to her with a nice emotional speech and making everyone cry at Sony Studios, but we can't do that this year because we're not there physically, so we decided to make something a little different. Hope you guys enjoy.
Hi Holly, I just want to thank you so much for the dedication that you put into this program and all those long nights and all the drives back to the film room and everything. The heart you put into this program really motivates us to do better and be better filmmakers and put all our passion and into what we create, and it's really inspiring, and thank you so much for being our teacher. Yeah, thank you.
Hi Miss Holly. I just wanted to say thank you for helping create such a supportive, loving, beautiful filmy family that we have, and for always just giving us such a kind environment to work in, and you know, for just being a great mentor. We really do appreciate you, and I'm very excited to see what comes from the next few years of film and all of the ones to come after that. Honestly, I'm being part of this program has been really special, and thank you for making it even more so. You are awesome, and we really appreciate you.
Hi Holly.
I just wanted to say thank you because you have truly made this year so memorable and are one of the greatest things about AVPA film, and it's because of you that we are able to do the things we do and have such a fun time in AVPA film. You are so kind and thoughtful and engaging and fun in class, and I can't imagine film without you. Thank you so much.
Hey Holly, just wanted to say we really appreciate everything you've done this year. This has been a fantastic year. This is my first year, but I have had probably the best experience in all of high school just in AVPA. And I don't think it would have been as impactful if it weren't for you as our teacher. You have done many fantastic things for us. The Sony films came out really great, and I'm looking forward to next year in film.
Hi Holly, just thank you so much for such an amazing year. I was nervous coming into this as a junior for my first year, but you've given me such a nice and welcoming space. You've been so patient with me as a first-time producer on a Sony film, so just thank you so much.
Hey Miss Gable, I just wanted to say thank you so much for dedicating so much of your time to help us create such beautiful art. Like, you're one of the reasons why I'm even comfortable and confident enough to share my ideas. So yeah, this year has been really great thanks to you. So, thank you.
Hi Holly, thank you so much for all that you've done for film this year.
Hi everyone, Holly, I just want to say thank you for making our AVP experience as great as it has been. And we appreciate everything that you do and will do for us in the future.
Hi, I just wanted to say that Holly has really made film a special place for me and for likely everyone else in the program. It's always so nice to see how helpful you are to everyone in film, and it is clear that you have put a lot of time and a lot of effort into improving the program. In the 2 years I've been here, it has always been so incredible to see how much this program has improved through your efforts, and I am so thankful for everything you have done for us and for this program.
Hey Miss Holly, I'm so glad I've gotten to have another amazing year in film with you as my teacher. I really appreciate everything you've done for us in the past year, and this department really wouldn't be the same without you, so thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Holly, for encouraging and welcoming everyone in film and pushing us to do our best creatively. It's really inspiring and impressive how much you connect individually with everyone in film. And if you ever get co-star, add me.
Yeah!
Hey Holly, we're all so grateful to have you as a film teacher. You've made everything so fun and so not stressful. You've given us so many opportunities to, one, have fun and expand our knowledge and excel in our own skills. And it's all around been a really great experience. So I appreciate everything you've done, and so does everyone else. Thank you.
I just wanted to say thank you so much for everything. Film really wouldn't have been the same without you. It was a really great experience this year, and I just don't think it would have been that way without you. So thank you so much.
Hey Miss Holly, just wanted to say thank you for being so awesome and great, and for still being our film teacher. Well, at least my film teacher for second year. You've been great, and I mean, we all love you, and you're just so I don't know, you're so easy. If I ever have a question about film or concern or anything, I can talk to you always, and I feel comfortable about it, and you're extremely nice, and thank you, you're great.
AVPA has been a lot of fun for me so far. I've met new people, and it's been a great experience. And I have Holly to thank for that, so thank you so much for everything you do for us.
Hi Holly, I just wanted to say thank you so much for being our film teacher this year. You've been an incredible help to me and who I've become today, and I don't know if I'd be who I am without you. You've been so inspiring to me, and you've just always been so available to each and every one of us. I don't know how we can thank you ever, especially now during the virus, but this is what we can do, and we love you.
Thank you, Holly. There's no way I would have had the courage to join AVPA Film without your encouragement.
Hi, Ms. Gable. Thank you so much for everything that you've done for us this year. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Holly. Words can't even describe how much appreciation I have for you.
Thank you, Holly. You're an awesome teacher.
Thank you, Miss Gable.
Thank you, Miss Gable. You're the best. Hi, Miss Holly. Thank you.
Thank you for everything, Miss Gable.
Thank you, Holly.
Hi, Holly. I'm really sorry that this year in film was cut short. It really sucks that we didn't get to do a lot of things in real life together, but I'm glad I'll see you next year. You're an amazing teacher, and thank you so much.
Hi, Holly. I just wanted to thank you so much for everything. I really don't think that this program would be the same without you, and every day I just miss you and miss AVPA film so much, and I can't wait for the day when we'll be able to get to meet in person again.
Hey Holly, I just want to say hi, and Alex thought this video would be cool for if some of the alums were in it, so I'm making a video, but I guess I just wanted to say thank you for everything that you've taught me. It's helped me a lot because now I'm going to be transferring to Noman, and I'm doing, even though I'm going into video game design, I've taken a bunch from what I've learned from our lighting workshops and pretty much everything, and I just want to say thank you for always taking me and our classmates under your wing, and yeah, I guess thank you for being one of the best teachers that I've ever had. You're awesome. Keep doing what you're doing because you inspire everyone. Thank you.
Hi Holly, this is me coming to you from the other side of the planet. Yeah, this is a little update. I'm living in Sydney. I'm going to school at the University of Sydney and I'm studying computer design. And yeah, congratulations on finishing another year of teaching. I'm sure you've been fantastic. I know you were fantastic while I was a student there. And yeah, I wish you good luck on this next year as well in these uncertain times, and I hope you kill it.
Hey Holly, I hope you're doing well. I just want to let you know that you inspired a lifelong love of film and filmmaking in me, with your classes and the program that you ran. And I really hope you can see the stop motion film I'm making. I was supposed to be done this year, but coronavirus got in the way. Next year, though. Next year. But yeah, thanks a lot for everything you taught me. Thanks a lot for all those ideas you inspired in me. And I hope you continue on to be as successful and great a person as you currently are.
Hello everyone. I wanted to start off by saying that I am so proud of each and every one of you and your accomplishments, and that you are so special and so talented, and that will continue to shine on forever, and I cannot wait to see where that leads. Secondly, I wanted to give a massive, massive thank you to Holly Gable for being such an incredible teacher and even more astounding human being, and you've made impacts on me and so many other people that I'm not even sure you're fully aware about, and for that I am very, very grateful.
Hi Holly! We're so excited to see the film festival this year. We miss you so much and we love you so much. It's amazing that you are pulling everybody together even with all this craziness. You're just so amazing, and even though we're not in the program this year, we're so excited that we still get to have some little baby piece of all the stuff that's going on over there.
Hi Holly, I really miss you, and it's so cool that you guys are still being able to do all this stuff, and I really miss you guys, and you've been so sweet, and I was so happy to see you when I went to go see Chicago. You are so nice, and you're just such a good person. I'm getting red on the camera, you can tell.
Okay, well anyway.
Hey Holly, hope you're doing so well in quarantine. Thank you for everything you've always done for everyone, of course, throughout AVPA and all of your students and everyone you've touched in your life. Thank you for your continued activity on Instagram, keeping everybody inspired. I know I appreciate that a lot, and I love seeing all the things you have to share with us. So I hope you're having a great time, and I hope I see you soon.
Hi Holly. Thanks for being a second mom to me, and always being there for me when I need someone. You're an extremely bright person, and I love you a lot. Mwah.
Hey Holly, thank you so much for all that you've done for AVPA. We really appreciate it.
Hi Holly, we just wanted to say thank you so much for everything you've done for us in AVPA. We love you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Gable, for everything that you did in our AVPA film program, and I couldn't be more lucky than to have you as my teacher.
Thank you, Holly, for always giving us equal opportunities to shine in AVPA film.
Holly, you're literally the greatest film teacher on the planet, whether it's coming to the film room at 1 in the morning to drop off equipment or answering our frantic text messages at 7 in the morning. You know, you're always there for us, you're always supporting us and carrying us. We appreciate you so much. I'm going to miss you an unbelievable amount next year. I don't know what I'm going to do without you. Hopefully I can come visit a lot. Bye.
I just wanted to say thank you because I don't think we'd be able to accomplish all the cool stuff that we've done in the past 2 years if you weren't there to stay late and to climb fences for us. So I'm speaking on behalf of the whole department when I say that we see everything that you do and we appreciate you. Thank you.
Words cannot describe how much you've done for us and how inspiring you've been to everyone, how much it's changed our lives. I don't think I'd be going into this industry if it weren't for you, and everything that you've done to just make sure that all of our art is as good as it can be. We all love you. I hope that I can continue to work with you after graduation, and yeah, thank you.
Am I on? Okay, I got to pull myself together here. That was a complete surprise. So thank you so much, students. That was incredibly kind. Welcome, everyone, this evening. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm so incredibly proud of not only my film students, but to every student who acted in our films tonight, to every musician who scored these films. I don't know if the emotion comes through on Zoom, but I am incredibly grateful for all of you. I am going to reiterate, I'm going to catch my breath here. I'm going to reiterate a few thank yous that were said earlier in the evening by Naomi. And while I do this, it would be a great time for you all to hop onto the link to vote for your favorite film for the evening. It's our Audience Choice Award, and we would really appreciate your participation in it. The link is being posted now, so if you could do that while I say a few more thank yous, that would be awesome. I'll try to be brief and catch my breath here. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. To Lonnie and Kat at Sony Pictures, it has been such a joy and pleasure working with you, and we are so grateful for your sponsorship. To Dr. Lisa Cooper and Heather Moses, you support us all year long, but you have come to my rescue in the 11th hour, and I just want you to know how much I really appreciate you both. To Superintendent Leslie Lockhart, to Dr. Lisa Michelle, to our school board, to Culver City Ed Foundation, thank you for keeping art alive and well in our schools. We so depend upon it, and it means the world to us. So thank you for all of what you do. To Dr. Tony Spano, it's really good that I can't see you right now because I would be choking up even more. You are and forever will be the heart and soul of AVPA, and none of this would be happening without you. I'm almost done. To my AVPA colleagues, including Dr. Spano, it is so much fun collaborating with you all, and you all played a part in the films shown here tonight, so thank you. To Alex Dashwood, you very much single-handedly orchestrated this whole virtual Sony event, and for that and many other reasons, you are my hero tonight, so thank you so much on behalf of all of us. And lastly, to the unsung heroes of tonight's film, my AVPA film parents, Not only do you support this program financially, but you have fed our student crews. You have schlepped students and equipment to and from locations. You have opened up your homes to us and let us film there. You have actually starred in some of our films. You've become actors. You have been guest speakers and given workshops. You have supported me morally. And most of all, I want to say thank you for supporting your young filmmakers. It is such a gift to them that you are supporting their pursuits of filmmaking and their passions. And I just want to thank each and every one of you for being absolute rock star parents. So thank you so much for all that you do. Okay, I got through that. Okay, and now I want to say happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, and I'm going to pass it on to Izzy to moderate the Q&A. Thank you all.
Hi, so I'm Izzy, and I'm going to be in charge of Q&A. So if you guys could please type in the chat any questions you have about any of the movies or any directors in particular, please do that. That'd be lovely. And also, please do not forget to vote. I just did, and this is really important to the directors that made these movies. So let's start out first just with a simple question like, what inspired you to make this movie? And we can do it. Oh, but first of all, can we have our directors and everyone on this panel introduce themselves, please?
Hi, I'm Emilian. I'm one half of the directing team behind June Gloom.
I'm Josh. I'm the other half of the directing team behind June Gloom, and I'm also the DP of June Gloom and the DP and editor of Crossroads.
Hi, I'm Taylor, and I'm the producer of Josh and Emilian's movie, June Gloom.
I'm Griffin Conover. I was a director and director of photography for Golf and the Meaning of Life.
I'm Sam Perek. I co-wrote the original script for Golf and did a whole bunch of other random stuff on the set.
I'm Declan. I directed Crammers and edited Golf.
Hi, I'm Luke Henderson. I don't know if you can hear me. I am the director of photography of Crammers.
Hi, I'm Rowan. I wrote and directed It Came from the Crossroads, and I also did Foley for It Came from the Crossroads and June Gloom.
Hi, I'm Melody, and I was the director, DP, and composer for Duet.
Hi. Hi, I'm Devin, and I was the assistant director on Duet.
Hi, I'm Willa, and I was the assistant director on Crossroads.
Hi.
Go ahead.
It's okay, you can go.
Okay, hi, I'm Isaac, and I was the producer for It Came from the Crossroads and AC on Crammers.
I'm Alex. I was the director of Girl Scout Cookies, and I edited Duet, and helped out all around with anyone who needed it.
Hi, I'm Naomi. I'm the director of photography of Girl Scout Cookies, as you can tell by my hat. I gripped on Duet, and It Came from the Crossroads, and I'm the girl from the beginning.
Okay, cool. Seems like we got through everybody. So we have some questions from the audience. What movie would you live in? And this can be either Sony or just in general. We can have everyone respond based on order of movie showings.
I would probably live in like a comedy movie or something that's like more real life because it's what I'm used to. It's probably like Clerks or The Big Lebowski because those are also like two movies that like really inspire me.
That's like a really tough question. I mean, Clerks also really resonates with me because I grew up in Jersey, and that's how life is. So yeah, I would just go back to Jersey in the Clerks universe.
I would probably live in the titular Grand Budapest Hotel. I just had to look at my movies list real quick, and if I could like choose a movie location to like live in, that would be my choice.
I feel like I'd either live in like I'd probably live in Ladybird just because I feel like we'd be friends, me and Ladybird. So, yeah.
I Griffin grew up in Jersey, so Clerks makes sense. I grew up in Toronto, so I'd probably live in Scott Pilgrim with their very accurate representation of the city. I think it's nice.
I don't. I would probably want to live in like maybe like a Studio Ghibli movie or something. That's hard. Probably Spirited Away. I don't know. Reality is like overrated. So.
There's no particular movie I would live in, but I would say probably like a comedy or something with dogs because I love dogs.
I'd say I'd want to live in I'd probably live in Fantastic Mr. Fox because I watched that movie as a kid and it's just always stuck with me. So if I could live in any world, I'd want to live in that one.
Nice. Okay. Next, we have some individual questions for Declan. Do you like jazz? Which I think is important in relation to your movie.
Well, I guess I do. I can't say no to that. But yeah, I like jazz.
And another individual one to Alex. What's your favorite Girl Scout cookie?
I'll be honest. I feel embarrassed to say it. I've only ever eaten a Thin Mint, and I'm not a big fan of them. But I'd eat them if they were around. I've never tried any of the others. I think they're overpriced.
Okay, my sister's a Girl Scout, so I'll hook you up next season. Another question we have is, what was the funniest moments on set? Whoever, go for it.
I have a funny memory. It was the day we were wrapped with the auditorium and we were like all eating dinner in the little plaza area, and there was a wig that we had bought to put on the dummy that we were going to throw off the balcony, and we all put on the wig and started dancing around, and it was really fun. Caleb, if you're watching, you looked great. So yeah, that was one of my favorite. I have like tons of really fun memories from that set. So
I would say that my favorite memory from shooting June Gloom was that we shot like 99% of the movie at Mason's house, and if you were on the crew, you know about the amazing dog that was in the house next door to where we were shooting. And there was this one day where we were like 3 hours behind schedule, and then this giant like white fluffy dog came like running towards our set, and it was just like it made everything better. That was probably my favorite memory.
If anyone has the picture of the dog and can send it to me, I can get it on screen for you guys.
I was trying to think of other funny moments from June Gloom because there was just a lot of stressful moments. But at the end of a really, really long shoot day, I was trying to put something away, throw something away in the dumpster, and we found a brand new C-stand, like shiny, still in the packaging, like still wrapped in plastic and everything, just like next to the dumpster. And it felt like the film gods had blessed us with brand new, super nice equipment. So yes, that is my favorite memory from June Gloom.
Being on
Go ahead.
Right. Okay, being on June Gloom, I think the dog, like Josh said, was the best moment. But honestly, like during the middle of shooting, like people were riding around on bicycles and just having so much fun, which I think was so amazing.
I remember being on Kramer's. The actor who plays Richard the Devil. His name is Alaska Lynch. He's also a poet who's gone around Japan for Gucci touring. And I remember one time during dinner while we were all sitting in that alleyway, Alaska just like telling us these very engrossing stories. And I honestly don't remember what the stories are about, but I remember we were all fascinated by them, and that it was just a really fun break from the trials and tribulations of filmmaking.
I think that won them Wasp.
Kind of like Amelia, after a long shoot day, we were filming the final shootout. Had to be at least, I think we were filming for like 10 hours, I think, in a row. It was like 11:30 at night. And it was when Crackhead Cammy gets shot and Lance screams no, really loud. We did like 4 takes of it, and you screamed really, really loud. I guess Lance just let out all your stress from all day. It was like 11:30 at night, and I thought the neighbors were gonna call the cops. But it was just really funny because he would scream no really angrily and then break down laughing.
I would say, I guess, for shooting Crossroads, shooting the bathroom scene was definitely interesting. That was one of the last things that we shot, and it was so cramped that we had like 9 people all sitting in like a single person bathroom. While we were shooting, I was actually like sitting in the sink. I like completely drenched my copy of the script. Also, when we were shooting the shovel scene with all the blood, because everything was so messy, we had to do the whole thing in one take, and that was probably one of the most terrifying but also exhilarating moments of my life. I like almost faint after that.
Yeah, I couldn't think of one moment, but if you or anybody on the Kramer scene multiple times, there were just huge Nerf fights that were just pretty funny.
On
Oh.
go ahead. No, go ahead.
Okay. So, yeah, not necessarily one funny moment, but something that I look back on and laugh at, but like at the moment, it was like causing me so much stress, was the puppet's hair. I had to do the hair for every single puppet. And the first day I was just running around trying to find a way to get the puppet's hair to like glue to the head, because I was like trying different methods and none of them were working. So I came up with this really method with like 2 popsicles and hot glue. And so I was just in the corner for hours just gluing these together while everyone was making the sets. And eventually I had to hand off the puppet to someone else, and they were like, how do I do the hair? And I was like, how do I explain this to someone? Because it was so like fickle and weird, and I couldn't get it. Like, I came back and I was like, hey, how is it? And they're like, we're kind of confused. So yeah, it was, I mean, I got experience with a ton of doll making, so I have that now.
On golf and the meaning of life, there was this one part for the montage scene where we originally anticipated a bunch of extras to show up for the members of the golf tournament, and the plan fell through like hours before, like when we were on set. So we ended up just getting members of the crew to just line up and improvise their own little like them getting angry at losing, and there's just so many takes that didn't make it that are just so funny, and they're like some of my favorite memories from high school.
We for Crossroads, we had a day where there were some shoots that would have been hard to have the whole crew on, so there were only about 3 of us and the actor Bennett, and it was just a really fun memory because it was just us driving around with him, and there's the scene where he's alone in his car, and Josh was in the passenger seat, and me and Holly and Rowan were all in the back, and Holly was slating and Rowan was directing, and I had to hold the boom microphone really close to me so that I could get him but also not be in the shot where he's supposed to be alone in his car. and it was all supposed to be one take so that he could get hit by the truck at the end, but it was just a really fun day because we just got to do a lot of bonding and chill out that day.
On golf, I was driving members of the crew around, and I plugged in a wrong Google Maps address. And so, I mean, you're supposed to start shooting about within 30 minutes of me leaving the address. It took me 30 minutes to get to the wrong address. I drove probably way too fast to Kenneth Hahn, and snuck up the trail to Kenneth Hahn you're not allowed to be on in a car. And the entire time, the people in my car were just kind of doing the Jaws theme a little bit, not all the way, but and talking about whether or not a park ranger will see us, and that was pretty fun and interesting. I would not repeat that experience.
Was that everybody?
Oh, I just thought of something. Speaking of the same day that Alex was talking about while we were shooting Crossroads, there was also when we had to go into the laundromat for the ending scene. I got our actor all like bloodied up and stuff, which, obviously we shot that on location at a laundromat. And then we were all going to get dinner afterwards. And then I realized that we forgot to bring wipes. So we had to go in there with our actor into Tender Greens and ask for the password to the Tender Greens bathroom so he could wash the blood off of his hands and face. So that was fun.
Sounds really fun. Okay, another question from Keely. Who was your DP and so all of you guys had really interesting and unique cinematography. So who inspired you? Or do
Oh, okay. Sorry. I'll just start talking. Well, when I pitched to DP and stuff, and over the course of just talking to Alex, we pulled a lot of inspiration. First, we talked about we obviously like Scott Pilgrim. We both love that movie, and but we started talking about we both love Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, and the kind of magical when you suspend your disbelief a little bit to let the action happen, and also just bringing in the comedy. We watched bits and pieces of Police Story with Jackie Chan and how he would use props from everything to make the action more dramatic. And there's a scene in a mall where he slides down an escalator and then uses a coat hanger to jam the bad guys or whatever. And so the stuff with Mariko, my sister, when she gets slammed down on the table, me, Eli, and Alex. Eli especially, he's awesome. When we were choreographing that, we took a lot of inspiration from those movies and just other movies that we love, comedies that we love, being totally over the top and dramatic.
Yeah, a lot of the action is taken from just kind of, I don't want to call them cheesy, but they are a little cheesy, like Jackie Chan, Hong Kong, Chinese martial arts movies. Also, we have Everett came in clutch and sent me a picture of the June Gloom dog, so we now have that displayed in the corner. Do we know its name?
It was Baloo, I think.
Baloo.
Yeah, his name's Blue, yeah.
So Baloo's down there with us for a little while. I'll pull him out in a minute so that we can see Willa's face. But yeah.
For cinematography, I would say for Crossroads is when I really kind of dialed it in a little bit, because I shot Crossroads after I shot June Gloom. I think the most important things that I tried to do with it were to kind of create a power dynamic with whenever you see Richard, you're seeing him from below, and then whenever you see Frank, you're seeing him from above. And luckily Rowan's blocking made it so that it was really natural to do that, because a lot of times he was literally standing over him. But I tried to change that, because when in the alley scene, when he bends down and starts giving him that really good heart to heart, I thought that was kind of a moment where they would be on the same level. And I think hopefully that difference comes through a little bit. And also I think it's kind of a story about I kind of read it as a story about conformity and him kind of escaping from that. So what I wanted to do was kind of start the movie in a very plain, I didn't do much color stuff in the opening scenes. I just tried to go for naturalistic. And then it slowly gets more and more stylized, and it goes from more 50s aesthetics to 80s over the course of the movie. And that was my goal with that. And then for June Gloom, I think I wanted it to be minimalistic. I really wanted to focus a lot more on acting than I did in my Sony film last year. So I wanted to just kind of let the actors act. And then I slowly just wanted it to get a little bit more stylized and fast. But I think that Crossroads was a lot more about colors, and June Gloom was a lot more about framing. But yeah, those were kind of the things I was trying to go for a little bit.
Oh, no, you can go.
Okay. For me, I had never done stop motion before, so it was kind of a new thing. And the first time I was introduced to it was actually last year with Don't Leave Me Birdie. And I'm pretty sure, Keely, you were the DP for that. So honestly, you were a big inspiration because it kind of had that whimsical vibe, like the focusing and stuff like that. Like that was a big inspiration, honestly. And then I can't remember the names of them, but like 2 years ago, I went to a screening of the I think 20 or like whatever year it was, Oscars like short animated film like screening of all of them put together. And I can't remember any of the names of them, but those films were kind of what inspired me for like the DP style for animation because I'd never done it before. And so like just them in general, like not specifically, just like to see how much you can do when you're doing stop motion. So yeah.
On golf, one of the main films that really inspired me originally writing it was this film called Barry Lyndon, which is a Kubrick movie. The movie is really whacked, and it's really long and boring. But I have just such an interest in like that weird, like old, like countryside life that people used to live, and that influenced like the vibe of the writing. I mean, I don't know how much it actually came across, but that's actually like what originally wrote it and how like the characters speak in the movie. It's obviously not in like your normal English. It's kind of like a fake Queen's English, but yeah, Kubrick and for cinematography, John Alcott, definitely big inspirations for me.
Awesome. Keep going.
When I pitched for Kremers, I pretty much thought of Diary of a Wimpy Kid meets Godfather. So I tried to keep it, I guess, not too playful, but not too serious. That's basically it.
Okay. We have, if you could spend a day with any character from any of the Sony films, which one would it be? Whoever has the first clue, go for it.
Honestly, this is similar to my answer to the last question. Frank in Crossroads, he just seems like a chill dude, and there's a lot of lore about him that I want to find out, you know. So I'd like to spend a day just hanging out with him, going to Tender Greens again. Him and Bennett are different people. One's an actor, one's a character, but I feel like they are very similar, and it was a very good casting choice on the part of Rowan and Isaac and Malia. And so yeah, I just want to chill with them, you know.
I want to learn how to golf with the guy from Golf, Paul George. I think that he's just I don't know how to golf, but I've always been interested, and I think that would be an amazing mentor.
I'd want to
Alex. Oh, sorry, Alex.
I'd want to hang out with Richard, you know, the devil from Crossroads. I feel like he's got such an interesting outlook on life. I don't know if I agree with it, but I'd like to learn more about it. And he's a source of endless amusement.
I'm gonna concur with Isaac there. I think it'd be a really fun day just to hang out with him for a bit, mess around.
I would probably hang out with like the like colored cotton ball guys from Duet that were playing the piano in that like forest world. That sounds like a really good day. So I would probably hang out with those guys.
Same. I would just want to like chill and have a picnic with them and have some piano. Like I feel like I can't really say hanging out with Richard because like I already did. So after all of the stress of filming Crossroads, I think it would be nice to just go to some nice alien planet and chill with some little cotton ball dudes.
I would want to. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I would want to hang out in the Duet world as well with all the little creatures that you had. I thought that it was so cute, and I feel like it'd be so much fun to be in that world.
I would say I want to hang out with the puppets in the Duet world, but specifically the monster puppets. I'll just say their names, Chad and Kyle. That's what we dubbed them. So yeah, the long neck ones. They just seem cool, so I'd want to hang out with them.
I feel like I'd hang out with Cooper and Quinn from Girl Scout Cookies. They just seem like a fun time, and they could give me some business tips. That could be cool.
I think I definitely want to hang out with Frank, just like Alex. I mean, I spent a lot of time with Bennett, the actor, and like Alex said, they're different people, but definitely post Crossroads Frank, who is a much more interesting person than who he was before, courtesy of Richard.
I would probably have to pick the cast of the Pulp Fiction play from Girl Scout Cookies, because, yeah, icons, all of them.
Anybody else?
Well, let's see. I guess, I mean, I kind of like to think that somewhere in the galaxy of Duet, that Golf is one of the planets. So maybe like a combination of them, the Golf planet in the Duet world.
It's the expanded lore version of Golf. You have to go into the Wikipedia article, the fandom article for that information.
The Sony cinematic universe.
I'm gonna throw it back. I think I would want to spend just a day with anyone in the Sockumentary universe, which was one of our films last year, because they're, for those who haven't seen it, just a mockumentary about a bunch of lunatics who, some believe that you should always wear socks, some believe that you should never wear socks. It's insane. But I want an insight to their life and their beliefs.
Awesome. Okay. Another question we got was, this is a little bit odd, but if your movie was an animal, what animal would it be?
Some sort of dolphin or porpoise.
I'd say some sort of dolphin or porpoise.
I think Golf would be like like the old pigeons, like the passenger pigeons that you see in the countryside and got like hunted to extinction. You know, I think Golf would be that.
For those who know me, I don't think I'm surprising anyone when I say raccoon.
I think that Girl Scout cookies would be just a whole plague of rats. Just not just one, but they have to come in swarming.
Do humans count as animals? I mean, they're technically animals, right?
Yep, they do.
Okay, then Martin Scorsese. As inspiration.
I'm gonna say for June Gloom a dolphin as well. I feel like Duet would be like a bird, like a songbird that's really cute.
Is that all we got for the film? Okay, then I think that we're gonna wrap it up now, guys. I would like to thank you all for watching, and thank you for all the people on the line who've been answering these wonderful questions. And before we conclude, I want to turn over to Isaac so we can announce the Audience Choice Awards.
I have to check really quickly. Okay, can we get a drum roll, please? Okay, cool. And the winner is Crammers. Yay! Woo! Good job, Crammers.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Declan. Love you.
Thank you. I want to thank Luke real quick because I put him through so much. I made him run up and down halls. We had to take our shoes and socks off at one point while outside when it was all wet because we could hear our footsteps. I put Luke through a lot, and it turned out really good. Thank you, Luke.
Yeah, I just thank you. I thought the script was amazing, and just thank you for the experience. And also, I want to thank Holly because honestly, if it wasn't for Holly, I probably wouldn't even be in this program. So, thank you. Yeah.
All right, you guys. I'm gonna make a few closing statements. On behalf of everyone in the program, I would like to thank all of you watching for joining us tonight. I'd like to give Alex Dashwood a huge shout out for making this night possible and just being an amazing person all around. I'd also like to thank Isaac for organizing the Audience Choice Award, and I hope everyone has a wonderful night and a wonderful Mother's Day weekend. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Thank you, Holly.
Thank you, Holly, of course.
Thank you,
Thank
Holly.
you, Holly.